Today I'm going to tell you what interior design is, talk a little bit about the interior design industries that are out there, and what interior designers actually do. Let's get to it! Hi everyone, welcome to Tami Chaudhary Design Atelier, where I share my knowledge and experience with interior design college students and aspiring interior designers. If you're new here, welcome, and if you already know me, welcome back. So interior design is often confused with interior decoration, but they're actually two different professions. Whenever I tell people I'm an interior designer, they often ask me, hey, can you design my house for me? Yes, I can, because being an interior designer comes with the skills and knowledge of creating an aesthetically pleasing space. However, interior design goes way beyond just aesthetics. So what is interior design? Hey Siri, what is interior design?
Interior design is the art and science of enhancing the interior of a building to achieve a healthier and more aesthetically pleasing environment for the people using the space. Would you like to hear more?
No, thank you. I got it from here. In order to design a space, there's a plethora, and yes, I said plethora, of things that needs to be considered. And in order to explain what all goes into interior design, I'm going to talk about the different industries that are out there. So the 5 main interior design industries that I learned about in college and through experience are commercial design, residential design, hospitality, healthcare, and educational. I'm not gonna go into details because some of them are exactly what it sounds like workplace design. I wonder what that could be. Just kidding. So residential design is the most common type of interior design that's out there. It can be single-family homes or multifamily homes. And multifamily homes are basically apartment complexes. When it comes to residential design, the interior designer has to take into consideration the client's budget, style, their wants, needs, etc. So for example, are they married? Do they have kids? Do they like hosting parties? Is this a house where they want to age in place? And age in place is a whole another topic I want to talk about in another video, but that's for another day. The designer will take all this information and apply it to the project. So how can all this be translated into the design? Let me give you an example. Say my clients love hosting dinner parties for their friends and they love hosting the parties for about 8 to 10 people. So as a designer, I will make sure that the dining area has enough space where it fits. Let me give you an example. Say my clients love hosting dinner parties for their friends and they want to host about 8 to 10 people, and they do this quite often. So to make sure that they have a successful dinner party every weekend, when I'm space planning, I would make sure to have the dining area large enough, and when I'm making my furniture selection, I would also make sure to select dining table and dining chairs that can host up to 8 to 10 people. The healthcare interior design industry includes hospitals, clinics, palliative care, so anything related to health and wellness. Healthcare interior designers specialize in making design decisions based on credible research for best outcomes for the patients, residents, and the facility. Commercial interior design include a variety of spaces where a business is conducted. So for example, retail spaces, airports, shopping malls. The complexity is much larger when it comes to commercial interior design. Public safety codes become much more critical. So if you're thinking about getting into commercial design, I recommend getting a college degree. Most commercial interior design firms will require you to have a college degree and eventually would want you to get licensed. Now let's talk about hospitality interior design, and this one is my favorite. I always knew I wanted to be in the hospitality interior design industry, which is why I minored in restaurant and hotel management. Wow, so smart of me. And now I work for a hospitality interior design firm where we design hotels and restaurants. How cool is that? And I feel like that's the perfect balance between commercial and residential. You get to be creative while following the standards of the industry and the public safety codes. So it's basically like the best of both worlds. dive into what interior designers actually do. Oh my gosh, the sun is gone. Why does it get dark so early now? I hate it. Next time you go inside a building, I want you to observe and analyze everything. So for example, the flooring, the ceiling, the walls, furniture, any and every internal object and structure. Let's say, for example, you're at a restaurant eating dinner with a friend. When you look around, you will see different types of furnishing and finishes. So for example, wallpaper, flooring, maybe a tile at the bar, different chairs and tables. All these items have been selected consciously by an interior designer to make sure that they meet certain codes such as fire safety codes for it to sustain through the hundreds of people that visit the restaurant. There are also different phases of design that interior designers have to go through to bring their vision into reality. And that, my friend, requires a broad set of skills and knowledges. And those sets of skills and knowledges include textiles, materials, colors, safe space planning, sustainability, structural requirements, health and safety issues, building codes, knowing how to use software applications for 2D and 3D design, and much more. I had to write these down because it's a lot. Interior designers also have to coordinate and collaborate with architects, engineers, contractors, vendors, business owners, and homeowners. It's a lot about coordinating, collaborating. So those skills you need to learn now because they will come in handy later. Why do I get weird like that? Now, don't let me discourage you because that could sound like a lot, but it's not really at the same time because you learn. And I feel like people that are my seniors, even today, they are learning and you learn every day. You never stop learning. I love my job despite the hate that I got in college whenever I told my medical major friends that I'm majoring in interior design, and like they took it as a joke. I love my job. I get to wake up and be happy every day while they probably hate their life. I'm just kidding. They probably love what they're doing too. And they would honestly look at me like I'm stupid, but all that stuff I just mentioned, that requires you to be very smart, and I think I'm very smart, and everybody that I work with, they're all so smart, and I get to be around them and I'm just like, oh my gosh, how are these people so smart? I love it. Okay, venting session over. I hope this helped you because I want to help you. I wanted to come back and say real quick that when you're an interior designer or an artist or any type of creative profession, you start seeing the world in more details, and that in itself, it's so incredible to me. Just let that sink in for a second. But don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so I can share more of my knowledge and experience with you guys so it can help you get ahead of the curve. So say for example, you're at a restaurant eating